Hi guys, this will be episode 2 of Bamboozled. This is a large map here. And again, to reset on the map type we're using, this is our setup here. And let's see here. Alright, our little fire protection system is built there. And our start of our dock down here. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this dock set here. Which means I think we need a step down, yeah. So let's get that going. We'll slowly hack away at that. I want to continue to clear out this. It's a little state of the union here. We have 6 people, 2 families, 2 houses at the moment. And we're waiting to see if we can attract a few nomads here. Which we have twice, it looks like here. Alright, now, this says there's 2, but there's no visible nomads. Hey Grumpy, how's it going, man? Getting your grump on. That was a good stream you did earlier, I appreciated that. Trying something a little different here. This is a bamboo only map. And I'm not going to pronounce the starting conditions here because I'll butcher it, but that's what it looks like. And we just had nomads both from the signpost and from the biddy notice board. And it looks to me like they're nowhere in sight here. So I'm just going to save this off. And I'm going to reload, I'll warn you that. So I just want to see where these guys are. To do those guys. What the? I gotta tell ya. Sometimes this game... Grace, I don't know if you saw the map here. But our little town is down here around these lakes. These nomads are way up in the top here in the north. With no hope of getting to us. Like, we have to build like a couple of bridges there. So let's go back into town. Where were the other nomads? Probably here. Or here. Okay, having trouble clicking on this. There we go. Not sure why we got 2 notifications there. So anyways, those people are all gonna die. And even though they're pixels, I feel bad about that. So I'm gonna reload. Just take a second here. I don't know if it's a mega mod or if it's the map map type, but I think it's mega mod, something in there. Sorry, this will take a minute to load here. Mega mod's pretty huge. But like I say, I feel bad about killing pixels even, so. Alright, so we're gonna deny that. Now that was on the sign it said, right? There's nothing there. Alright, well, carry on. Alright, so I'm not going to accept nomads unless I see him hanging out right here. I do like the look of this map though, with the bamboo and the nice green colors here. A few flowers sprinkled in, it's all cool. Got some flowers. I haven't traded in perfume in a while, so we might be doing that this time too. Okay, firewood's getting a bit low. Not sure why I have a builder in there, so let's get somebody out chopping here. A fair number of logs, so let's see if we can bounce this up to maybe like 600 or something. Lay in a bit of a stock of firewood here. Food's okay, we're almost at 1,000. We're about to have another worker too, which means we'll need another house, so that's okay. We're doing the snug houses here. Oh yeah, for sure. I think where those ones were, if we built one bridge there, they would have been okay. But if I go back to the map here for a second here, need a bridge there, a bridge here, bridge there. Yeah, so about 3 bridges should get most of them. But it seems to be random where they show up. When they do show up right next to the message board, it's fine. So no real hurry to get them anyway, so that's all good. Alright, our little step down is built here, so I'm going to build a little bit more out in the dock here. I'm going to go slow on this build here. But I'm hankering for some shrimp and garlic and butter, which I had for the first time in Mexico years ago, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Mind you, anything in garlic and butter is awesome. I guess until you get the cholesterol test, but that's okay. Alright, we have another graduate here, so let's build this house here. So, congratulations, you grew up, you get to build your own house here. Yeah. Snails with garlic and butter. I drove one as a young and foolish man. I drove down to Cabo San Lucas from Canada. It was a 40-hour drive. Drove way too fast, drank way too many beer, but anyways, we stopped in this place called Santa Rosalita on the Sea of Cortez. And they had scallops like this big in garlic and butter. And I think it cost at the time, it cost like $1 or something like that, a huge plate. I was in heaven. That was a road trip though, driving down the Baja. It's 1,100 miles, I think, from San Diego to Cabo San Lucas, down the pretty sketchy highway in spots. Alright, let's square this up here. Our house is built. Yeah, I know this clutters up the interface, but I want to keep an eye on the houses here. At least in the short term, so we can see the children being born and stuff. I'll stop that nasty habit after a while, but I want to do it for a while here. Okay, this forest circle's growing in nicely, I like it. Now we're down to 17 logs, so let's take the builder out. Let's put somebody else in the forester here. And let's do a little bit of cutting now that we've planted all these nice trees here. Gonna be a while before these guys can pair up. It would be nice to get a few nomads just to help things out here. Yeah, I thought, Grumpy, when you put that canal in that the challenge game, I thought that was pretty cool. That blew me away. I didn't actually know you could do that in this game. I can't remember where that was too. That was off in the... I'd have to look and see where that was in the theme sets there. Anyways, that was pretty cool. Oh, cool, yeah. I was only in Ensenada once and just stopped there, had a beer and got some gas. Looked like a place the Navy frequently visits. I can remember pulling up outside of the bar and these kids come over and said $5 to watch the car, which I thought was a pretty good investment at the time, because it's either, I think the car was going to go away or we're going to pay $5 to watch a car. So interesting place. Let's see here. Here we go. Nomads again. And they're not at the sign that I can see. You're not a nomad, right? No, laborer. Okay, unless it's this deer here, but I doubt it. So I'm gonna say no grasses. Okay, oh, and there's another double notification here. See, that happened before too. Nomad's at the town hall, Nomad's at the town hall. But there's nobody seeking citizenship there. And there's nobody here. I wonder if it's because with this type of, you know what, I'm actually going to delete this here. Let's put a different type of town hall in. Okay, where am I going to get a person to do that here? Chopper, I suppose. Okay, let's rip out this biddy notice board and put in an arrival. Dock menu. Oh, MC here, okay. Classic stone canal. Yeah, okay, cool. I was thinking, not to be a copycat or anything, but if we look at the map here, maybe on this isthmus here, put a little canal across there. Then we could have access to traders all down these lakes here. I don't know, won't be this episode or this early anyways. Let's build a little bit more on the dock though. Just kind of slowly inch this out here. Yeah, it's too bad on those nomads. A couple nomads would be nice, but that bug is kind of awkward. Okay, we're down to one tool. That might be something we want to deal with here. I'm gonna leave the builder in. Somebody in there. Let's actually make this. We have lots of iron ore and lots of logs, relatively speaking. Let's make this 100 and put a stock in. And let's get that builder. Yeah, let's just put just like a town arrival. And I know that doesn't attract nomads. I was thinking there was a conflict or something weird going on between that notice board and this signpost, so yeah. Does that one attract nomads though? Because I want something that doesn't attract nomads. There's no conflict here. Okay, dear, get off our construction site here, buddy. Shoot. I'll build the hunting lodge if you don't move. Alright, let's see. It does, yeah. Yeah, so let's just go with the town arrival. Because it doesn't, and let's just see if we get that double notification, if that bug still happens. Okay, we have... Yeah, you know, we don't have anything to make coats out of. Just one or two more people and we could get this hunting lodge going. Have to think about maybe adding a gatherer soon too. Okay, there's our town arrival. Now this has a nomad tab, but I'm positive it doesn't attract nomads, so... Okay, where's our food graph here? Yeah, we're still okay. Okay, housing's okay, although we're gonna need another house pretty soon. No, actually we're not, because they're gonna move in there. Alright, never mind. Okay, let's get out here. I want to get some shrimp going. Oh yeah, that one actually is pretty cool. There is actually a lighthouse one too. Pretty massive. That one there, yeah. Okay, well, we'll think about that. We'll run with the town arrival for a minute or two here. Alright, we should start thinking about where we're gonna go next, though. This is nicely cleared out now. And we're gonna get some shrimp going here. So I'm not too worried about food for a little while. Maybe we should start thinking about a school. Although, I think that's a little bit too early. Yeah, I heard that too, so I've been staying away from that one. I don't know if there's actually a changelog anywhere for Megamod. That would be kind of cool to see the, you know, what bugs are fixed and stuff like that. I should probably check out the Discord for Banished, or Kraljurg has a Discord that there's some bug reporting and stuff on there. Alright, now marketplace. I want to build a little bit of a town center here. This is where our school is gonna go and stuff like that. Maybe some lumber. Do we want to get lumber going, or is that too early? Well, I think I want to get at least a stockpile out here. How are we doing for storage? Are we still okay there? No, it's just because the map type I picked only grows bamboo trees. And the forester I'm using here is a bamboo wood forester, so Bamboozled was, I don't know, I don't have a great imagination, so that's all I could come up with. Alright, now Nomads again. Okay, are you a Nomad? You're a blacksmith. Yeah, looks like they're gonna be somewhere weird again. Kind of makes me a bit sad here. Maybe I should start seeing if we can get a bridge in over there. Okay. Now they're not on the arrival, so they must be. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to do the save and reload, but unless I see him standing there, it is a bit irritating. Yeah, but one of the Black Liquid people, and I'll probably pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Kraljurg, hangs out on or has a Discord. And they hang out there for Banished. That's where I ran into Bren and a few other people in there. If you go on the Banished on Reddit and request access, I think Kraljurg will check that and send you a link. I think that's the way it works. There's a few people hang out there, and there's occasionally they do challenges where they all do the same seed in the same town simultaneously, which I think is kind of cool. Alright, we have 100 tools, which will last about 3 minutes because they're rough tools, but that's a start anyways. We don't need a house right now. Food is okay. Logs are okay. Everything's okay, so why don't we build a hunting cabin here? We have a builder in. Chopper's fine. So I think we'll get one person in the hunting cabin, see if we can get a bit of leather going here. We're out of coats. Coats aren't super crucial, but they help. In our workshop can do hide coats here if we can accumulate a bit of leather, so do that. Well, I think with the Adam and Eve start, this is a pretty gentle, pretty mellow start here, so that's okay. Okay, what's going on over here? Alright guys, give you some privacy there. People probably need something to do, so let's let them collect a bunch of stuff here. Collect all that stuff up in their new stockpile. We have a lot of stone, that's pretty cool. Let's actually, we have a builder too. You usually don't do roads, stone roads this early, but what the heck. Over 1,000 food, happy with that. Not a lot of baby action going on here. We'd like to see a few more kids, or at least nomads here. This storage cart could probably go bye-bye. I wonder if we should do a little bridge work here. This one would be pretty far away though. I don't think I can do that. Unless we built like a tent halfway or something like that. Seems like a lot of effort to go through. We could probably try and bridge this somewhere. Like down here would be kind of in line with that road. Well, maybe when they finish doing that road upgrade here. In the meanwhile here, let's look at our shrimp here. And what's it going to take? 32 logs here. Yeah, I don't really like the way that looks here. Probably... What is that? That's 5 wide, right? Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Kind of waffling here on whether to put that in or not. Yeah, why don't we put one in? Okay, and a barn. Oh no, we got the double notification again. Interesting. Alright, I'm sorry, just out of curiosity, I have to see where these guys are. I mean, pure RNG, we should get somebody sooner or later. At the signpost here. Hey, where are you? You're down here. Now, can you find your way? No. If we had a little bridge there like we were talking about. Alright. Sorry for the load. I promise not to do that again. Well, I'm I'm glad to see, Grumpy, you ran into the same bug. It's not just me doing something wrong here. But it's odd that I haven't had any yet at the actual signpost. Because usually you get at least a few. And I forgot to set the pig timer, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna set this for... I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes here. It's probably been going that long. Alright, so I won't do the save and load again. I just wanted to check that. Alright, let's get this barn and the seed done. Food's good, fuel's good. The only thing that's bad is coats here. Now, have you got any leather yet? Only 4. I think that's only 2 coats, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. Although we're going to get the odd feather and stuff here. Yeah, that double notice is kind of weird. You know what I might actually do here? Why don't we take this thing out? Oh, was there 2 of them there? Oh, maybe that's what I did. Alright. Because I removed one, and there's still this one's here. And this says there's 2 nomads. So, I think what happened is when I built this sign, I double clicked, and that put 2 in. Yeah, you were saying that on your stream, you don't like the very large maps. I guess everybody's different, right? I like the room to expand, or at least the thought that there's room to expand. Sprawl all over the place. I have never filled a very large map, but I just feel less claustrophobic, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's just check these guys. That's a forester. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there was 2 signs there. Okay, I'll leave this one in the hopes. Okay. I think we figured out the double notification. Hey, cool. Area? Is it area? Welcome. This, I'll just give you a quick view of the map type here that we're using. We're using a red ketchup, plain no dirt map, which I kind of like. Very large, marine climate. And I'm not going to try and pronounce this because I'll butcher it. But this starting conditions mean we only have bamboo trees. And we're doing Adam and Eve. So if you have any questions, fire away. This is total backseating allowed. Oh, and you followed. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. And yeah, seafood farming. What did I say? I want to do shrimp. Now I don't have garlic and butter yet, but we can at least get the shrimp going. Actually, I can't. Don't really have the people yet. Okay, I'm gonna pin that because I really want to get some shrimp going. Yeah. ASMR, right? I don't know, Grumpy called me the Bob Ross of Banished, so I'll take it. I enjoy this game though. Yeah. Well, I would just like to get some nomads to actually show up in the right place here. No, just somebody dropped that comment a while ago and I had to look up what ASMR actually even meant. I thought it meant I put people to sleep, but you know. Okay, we got a barn built, we got a shrimp farm built, and we can't staff it at the moment. How are we doing for housing here? Oh, there's another baby, okay. See, I was complaining there wasn't enough children, they just had 2 babies, so. Yeah, We were talking about that earlier. Sometimes I play on a very challenging, like a Jack and Jill start or something, which is kind of nail biting. But this one is a little easier start with the Adam and Eve, and this climate seems very mild, and there's lots of food, so this is very, very relaxing start. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I love the Banished soundtrack too. So yeah, no nodes. That one went 13 episodes, I think, and that's kind of where it ended. So I started up the Spanish theme set one with the Mission and the Mexican Fantasy theme sets and the Agave Tequila one. I really like that red desert map that you're doing, Grumpy. Yeah. It's Derpy Moose 99 without the underscore. There's all I've been really doing is Spanish. There's a couple other things on there, but yeah. Have a look. And I try to do different series, like part of what I'm doing with the streaming here, and I like to watch other people stream as well, is I'm trying to do different things. Like Mega Mod is huge. It's got 400 mods in it, and I've been very guilty in the past of playing the same way all the time. So what I'm trying to do here is every new town, every new series, we're trying to do something a bit different. So this one here is, it's not super different, but we're doing bamboo only. And we'll probably come up with a couple other local rules too. But the last one we just did was the Spanish one, and that was actually kind of fun. Celesta's like an old style RPG. Kind of like a Baldur's Gate, but not, the game's not as big with as much content and stuff. But if you can get it on sale, I would say play it, because if you like RPGs, because it was kind of fun. And just watch out for in the series we started there, we have Grumpy the dwarf, I think. I don't think there was a gnome race at the time when I made the character, so apparently it resembles somebody. And there's Grace the Ranger, and probably about the dumbest paladin you ever saw. Alright, now we have somebody graduate here that's going to need a house, so I wonder if we should, what kind of jobs do we have in town? We have the workshop, the wood chopper. We could actually put a dock house in, I think. Yeah, that's what it is. I put people to sleep. There you go. I don't really like that placement for a house, so how about there? Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Well, that was cool. I guess Banished is kind of a niche game, but there's a bunch of us players out there. And it's sure nice to see people supporting each other and stuff like that, like a community, which is pretty cool. Okay, tools are okay. Stuff's okay. I might put the chopper back in though. So actually bump that up to 800, lay in a stockyard. I do want to put the shrimp farmer in, but we don't really need it at the moment. Okay, how's our planter doing here? That's a decent amount of logs here. Yeah, Factorial on the channel. You know what, maybe what I'll do, I've noticed that most of the people that subscribe to me are pretty much Banished players. Most of the other content we put up, like different games, doesn't get all that many views and stuff like that. But what I can do, I mean, I love Factorial, is I could do You know, like a this is what Factorio is kind of thing. See if anybody's interested. Yeah, a Vancouver theme. I like that actually. Fishing, forestry, and taverns. Yeah. You know, Grumpy, I live in a place on the east side of Vancouver, and there's a street just down the hill here called Brew Street, and there's about 6 or 8 microbreweries went in on that street, and it's quite the scene down there. There's food trucks, and you know, on the Friday night and the weekends, it's quite a neat place. Quite some really good beer too. I never used to drink microbrew beers. Like it's always a I used to drink Budweiser all the time. But man, some of those microbrews, neat beer. Yeah, so Vancouver, definitely taverns and breweries are definitely a Vancouver thing for sure. Probably Vancouver's probably a lot like a place like Portland or something like that. Or Seattle, which is kind of our sister city. Okay, we got that house going on the dock there. We're okay for houses for the moment. Food's okay, firewood's okay and stuff. Okay. Sorry, Grace, I'm still not good at watching the chat, although I did buy a small little screen, so I've got it right in front of my face now. I am trying to get better. Are they actually using this barn yet? No. Okay. Okay. Be interesting to see if we get another batch of nomads here. Yeah. Oh, we lost somebody. Bentley. Oh no, we lost our founding. Oh dear. Our founding family has passed away. Well, that's kind of sad. Guess we lose our builder, which is okay. I think this road's been upgraded. So sadly, we have an extra house at the moment. It's always a sad moment when the founding family passes there. Hazy Ales in Portland, yeah. You know what, Grumpy, I'm really bad at building decorations and stuff like that. I wouldn't even know where that statue is. Probably somewhere around here. The homecoming? Let's see if I can find it here. Quite a selection in here, isn't there? Monument of our founding father. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Statue of Liberty. Oh my. Themed icon with a bell. Homecoming. Oh, very cool. Okay, let's build that down. And 12 stone. Cool, okay. Let's build that then. Thanks, Grumpy. Gotta tell you, I'm learning a lot from other streamers and other players. I really like it and appreciate it. Yeah, the whole family seemed like bing bang there. Okay. Little pause in the growth proceedings here. I kind of wonder if we should put a school in or not. It'll slow things down even more. Oh, it attracts nomads, okay. Well, maybe that'll give us another chance to get... Every time we've attracted them so far, they've been in the wrong place here. Okay. Well, maybe what I'll do... We only have one laborer and no builders, but... Let's lay this out and... get that stockpile built. And then we'll think about road and a bridge down there anyways. Okay, these two will take that house in a couple of seasons here. So it's early spring. It's a long way to go here, but let's see. Okay, there we go. Now you can become a builder. Okay, there's nomads here. Man, no evidence of anybody around here. Although, look at this. What is this? Is that bees? I don't know if you can see it right there, but it looks like a little beehive and bees flying around. Cool. I wonder if that was from here. Nope. No. Okay, now I'm confused. Nomads have arrived at City Hall. They're not there, and they're not here, and they're not at the Nomad sign. Oh, they're at the Nomad sign. But they are not physically present, so I might have to give up on the dream of nomads here. Okay, well I'm thinking though, at least if we build this road, we get a bridge over here. And if I look at the map here, that opens up all this chunk down here. Yeah, it's at least something anyways. Okay, 1800 food. Logs are good, stone's good, tools are okay, firewood's good. In fact, I think I could take out the chopper for the moment here. And looks like we had a graduate here. Okay. Right, so they've moved into that house, that no longer a spare house there. And that gives us 2 laborers, so shrimp time it is here. So let's put 1 person in the shrimp farm. And this road is getting built, so that's okay. The duck meat's coming from the hunting cabin. And oats, pork, venison, that's all hunting cabin stuff. We don't have many feathers yet. A little bit of mushrooms there. Onions, you know. Usual gatherer stuff and hunting cabin stuff, I guess. Our health is pretty good. And our happiness is actually pretty good right now, too. Okay, and you guys have coupled up, that's cool. Another young couple coming there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It must be peculiar to this kind of map. Although as soon as it turned autumn, it disappeared. Interesting. Yeah, there is honey in there. Now, where the heck is that coming from? No, it's coming from the gathering hut. Okay. I don't think I've ever noticed that on any other map type before. Maybe that's my imagination, but quite a few eggs too. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess there's beehives on the map, and the gatherer's gathering some of it. That's my best guess here. Okay, while we're in here, 24 leather, that's probably enough to start making a couple coats anyways. We have 2 laborers, let's go for hide coats here. Yeah, perfumery, I'm pretty sure I want to do that. Not sure if there's enough flax to actually start linen, but yeah, 57's not huge. Although with Megamod, the other thing you get is fur and pelts here. So if we built a bigger tailor, we can take advantage of that. Feathers are not accumulating too quickly. Yeah, we could build some chicken coops though. Or some of Doug's hunting blinds would probably make sense too. Let me close this map here. You know, we have a decent enough log supply, or bamboo supply, I guess. Could think about a seed trader too. That might open up some possibilities here. Alright. Child. Okay, this Nomad thing is starting to frustrate me here. So this thing, it's gonna go away. I'm gonna wait till I get some bridges built here. Now we had 24 leather, and we got 12 hide coats, so 2 leather per coat. Okay. I was wondering how many that was. Let's do tools up to 100 again. Okay, we're gonna need another house fairly soon. Yeah, oats and blueberries. Do you build those kind of buildings early, Grumpy? Because I usually don't. I wouldn't do that until I had a fairly good supply of them, right? Like maybe some fields bringing in blueberries and stuff like that. Of course, you use the biddy in the mini buildings, which might be a way to go too, which I don't usually use. Okay, and storage is doing okay. Well, I'm gonna put another storehouse right there. And I'm just gonna put a road around here. getting a little definition to our town here. I think I'm just going to put a tiny lumber in here. Just accumulate a little bit of lumber. That'll give us other options for building here. Yeah. And maybe I can do that. I can try maybe the linen. Well, let's think about getting a full-size blacksmith and a full-size tailor. And a full-size tailor to take advantage of some of the other things we can build coats out of. Let's put somebody in here, at least temporarily. Maybe get ourselves like 200 lumber or something like that. Okay, let's do that. I think I'll leave this workshop on pretty much permanently so we can get rid of that. Looks like we need another house here. Let's build this one. We have a builder, so that's okay. Oh, it needs iron, okay. Well, we've got a super flat map here. We can't use one of the traditional mines unless we get way over the edge, so... Can't remember if those tiny mines need a hill, I think, right? So we probably have to do... That's iron ore, right? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to use the furnace fuel forge kind of route. Or trade for it. Yeah. Although this one here, Grumpy, this one uses log, stone, and lumber. So we might be able to get away with that one. Okay, new couple there. Still not a lot of children, right? We've only got three kids at the moment. Second from right of the linen weaver. Okay. Making linen clothes. Okay, and that one's fairly cheap too, logs and stone. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here, that just have the pig timer go off.